Discarded or not, you become more appealing to a narcissist after you're gone. Hey there, welcome back to the channel. If you're navigating life after dealing with a narcissist, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to stay connected with our community of survivors. So, whether you've been discarded, reverse discarded, or if you've made the courageous choice to cut off the narcissist in your life, the truth is, regardless of how it happened, the aftermath is similar. The reason? It's because you, as a chosen empath, have the power to move forward, to heal, and to rebuild. You might be in the thick of it right now, still feeling the sting of pain and betrayal, and that's okay. But let me assure you, the road ahead is not bleak. Brighter days are on the horizon. As you heal and grow stronger, you'll begin to shine brighter than ever before. The narcissist from your past keeps an eye on you, even if it's been ages since you last crossed paths. You've probably heard stories of folks getting messages from them after years of silence. That's some serious commitment to staying in touch, even after all that time. Chances are they'll pop up again sooner or later. Once a narcissist, always a narcissist, right? So when they see you thriving and shining, suddenly you're back on their radar. But it's not because they miss you or want to make amends. Nope, it's all about tearing you down once more. Behind their facade, they're just itching to see you crumble. They don't want you happy or healed. They want to keep you broken. Remember when they ditched you or you cut them off for being toxic? They wanted you crushed, miserable, stuck in pain forever. They really think they can trap an empath or chosen one in that misery forever. But they've got another thing coming, right? Healing looks different for everyone. Some might bounce back faster than others, but it's not about who finishes first. The goal is to eventually reach a place where you just don't care about those narcissists anymore. That's where you're all aiming to get to, right? So keep that in mind as your guiding light, always striving for that point of indifference. Now here's what can slow down your healing. If you're still lurking on their social media or trying to gather intel about them through mutual connections, it keeps you stuck, fixated on them. True healing means reaching a place where you genuinely couldn't care less about what they're up to. It might feel like a distant dream for some of you right now, while others might already be there. But hitting that point of indifference, that's a big milestone on your journey to healing. This is just how narcissists operate. They'll treat you like you're worthless one moment, then suddenly they're back, acting like you're the best thing since sliced bread. Why? Because they've been out there trying to replace you, failing miserably at it. And guess what? That makes you look pretty good again. But here's the thing. If you stay stuck in that broken, hurt state, you're not going to shine like you're meant to. You're not going to be at your best. It's all about getting back to your peak, radiating your best energy. Now, I'm not saying any of this so you go running back to them. No way. All of you should be aiming for total indifference towards them. That means you don't care about them, you don't want anything to do with them. That's the goal, reaching that point of indifference. All right, let's talk real here. Whether they kicked you to the curb or not, you're going to look like a shining star to the narcissist once you're out of their reach. It's like they can't handle having you around, but they can't stand the thought of not having you either. It's that classic case of wanting what they can't have. So, when you're the one they messed up with, the one they can't reel back in, you suddenly become even more desirable to them. They remember the good old days when you were genuine, loving, and caring. And let me tell you, it eats away at them. It haunts them to think they let someone like you slip away. And this isn't just about romantic relationships. It could be a friend, a family member, a coworker, anyone who turned toxic or left you hanging. Deep down, they know they're the problem. They know they're the ones with issues that make them unbearable to be around. As time moves forward and you start to shine brighter, you begin to heal. You find your purpose, your reason for being here. It's all part of your journey to recovery. You've heard me talk about it before, how people find something they're passionate about, whether it's writing, making YouTube videos, creating music, or doing artwork. I've spoken to countless survivors of narcissistic abuse, and they've thrown themselves into their passions. And you know what? This makes you even more attractive because you're out there thriving without them. They're probably fuming, seeing you doing better without their toxic influence. Let's face it, narcissists are good at breaking things, tearing things down. Everything they touch seems to crumble. But that's not you. You're a nurturer. You take your talents, even the ones you didn't know you had, and you grow them. You evolve, you ascend, you develop. Healing is about looking after yourself, filling yourself with love and care. These things are essential for your growth. Remember to prioritize self-love, especially after dealing with a narcissist in your life. Taking care of yourself is crucial. And here's something to keep in mind. You actually become more attractive to them once you're out of their reach. It might not seem that way at first, especially if they made it seem like you were the last person they wanted to be around, especially after a harsh breakup or being cut off by them. But here's the thing about narcissists. They're masters of illusion. They can make things seem a certain way when they're not really like that at all. In reality, they desire you. As time passes and you're no longer in their life, they start to miss you more. You know that saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Well, it applies here too. The more time and distance there is between you, the more they start to long for you. All those issues and complaints they made a big deal about during the breakup or when you cut them off, over time they start to fade away and you become more and more important to them. So while they might have seemed like a big deal back then, they become less significant as time goes on. You, on the other hand, rise above it all. You see how weird these folks are. Like seriously strange, you know. But here's the deal. None of you should actually want them back. However, I get it if you're hoping for a hoover or something, just to feel validated, to know they messed up, to have some proof of it. It's pretty likely you'll get a hoover from that narcissist who was once part of your life. They'll try to pull you back in, so make sure you're strong enough. Hopefully, when it happens, you'll have the wisdom to see through it and not get caught up in their drama again, you know. But there's this big secret about narcissists, something they never wanted anyone to figure out. You can check out more on that in another video. Anyway, catch you all in the next one. Peace out.